How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with some more Morrowind. About to say, one of the things I've learned recently is that Morrowind does not like to switch tabs while you're in game. Um, but that's okay. We can just always start from the start menu. There's no problem there. Luckily, this addition with the Morrowind code patch seems to save control settings. One of the initial problems of Morrowind PC release was that it did not save any changes to your controls when you opened and reopened the game. So I was fully prepared to just redo the settings every time, but it looks like that will be unnecessary. And I also figured out what mods I'm using. So I'm using one mod, and that's Morrowind Rebirth, which is a really cool mod that seeks to breathe a bit more life back into Morrowind. And I remember when I downloaded it on my new PC, because I haven't played Morrowind again on this PC. I downloaded that mod because I wanted to get a fresher experience with Morrowind, because I've played it a bunch of times. I know all the details to it. And you might be wondering why we're traveling out here in the road. It's because of that book right there and that guy up in the air. He created a flying spell that doesn't really work. It's called Scroll of Icorian Flight. Fortifies acrobatics 1,000 points for 7 seconds. It's pretty dope. You might also notice, well, we're wearing a robe now. We gotta take his hat. We always take his hat. It's the coolest hat in the game. And he used to have a shock sword, which was an enchanted item. One of the things that Morrowind Rebirth has tried to do is get rid of some of the cheesy stuff in the game. So if you want to, you can come out here at level 1, get yourself an enchanted weapon. Generally, you're also leaving Citadine with like 300 extra gold because of some of the cheesier stuff in the game. So I don't know what this is about. Okay, Venice. So there's one other place I want to explore in town, and that's just here behind the Stilt Strider. You may recognize these guys from Skyrim. There are a bunch of them in the game, not just one. And it's this cave here. Well, that's wrong. So, rock. Huh. There we go. So if we see anything weird like that in game, I will endeavor to fix it. But as I said, when you're playing with mods, you can expect some broken things. So this is the first cave in the game. Actually, I'm gonna back out real quick, because this area is far enough outside the town you can actually heal. Ouch. There we go. Dispose of corpse. So we're gonna fight this bandit over here. I don't know if we have enough mana to actually do it. We should. So this is Morrowind combat. It's not the most exhilarating, but it's pretty fun. So up here, we'll come back to them when we have a key. Oh god, so this guy, he can kill you in one hit, if you let him. Especially us. Because we are so weak to magic, you just gotta wait for him to run out of magicka. There we go. And we'll take his boots. We're working on light armor set at the moment, so... I might be able to take on this bandit, I might not. Yeah, we run. Go get him. Do I have any other good spells? I have restoration, but I don't have any restoration spells. That's a bit sad. Okay. We killed the bandit. Now she has throwing stars on her. They're a ranged weapon. We don't really use ranged weapons, but we can sell them, so we'll keep it. And this is mainly what we're after in here. Morrowind's dungeons or caves have barrels in them, and the barrels have random generated loot. So sometimes you get nothing, sometimes you get a little bit of gold. I did take that, didn't I? Okay, I did. And it's very hard to see, but some of you may have already made it out. There's a key on this crate, so we're gonna take that. More gold. This should be a chest of weapons. So it has a steel staff in it. Not really what we're using, but... So this is moon sugar. Moon sugar is an illegal narcotic. It can be used to be distilled into skooma. The character can't do it, but that's the in-game lore for what it is. We'll take it, just because it shows off an important mechanic a little bit later. We're going to take all these ingredients. The ring might be worth it. This one's not. These pants aren't. And skooma. Okay. So it looks like the mod has also decreased the value of skooma and moon sugar, but only slightly with moon sugar. So in the base game, moon sugar is worth 50 gold, and skooma is worth a whopping 500 gold. Now, that's a lot of money for something you can just find randomly in caves, but you can't actually sell it, which is the issue. Load spores. So there's more to the cave over here. But the prize for going this way isn't very valuable. There's the magic ring over there. It's called the Thief Ring. It increases skills that are good for thieves for a short period of time. We don't really need it, being honest. Yeah, I don't think I'm just gonna abandon it. That being said, if you want to cheat your way there, it's right here. You do have to kill a rat, which may be a bit of a problem for us. Command creature weak. Right, so that's our rat now. How long we got? 15 seconds? That should be enough. So there's some gold here. Please, rat. And there is the ring. So it actually gave it a new texture. That's kind of nice. And it's way, way more valuable than it was in the base game. So that's good. It's not useful, but I'm gonna go over here. Hopefully the rat won't follow us because I don't have the ability to kill it at the moment. So in this pin here are slaves. And Morrowind is... it's at least the only game in the last 3 to display slavery, because the Dunmer believe in slavery. So you have 3 slaves here: Badargo, Okal, and Benals. We have the key, so we can unlock their bracers and set them free. I'm actually kind of glad that Morrowind Rebirth is installed, because it gives me a little bit of experience of new things as well in the game. Sorry, mate. It was not intentional. So I wanted to pick up his slave bracer. Alright, so he's fleed. Basically, after a if they can't get to you, they'll flee. And all characters in the game have, I think it's 3 ratings when you go into the creation menu. It's basically an alarm, a fight, and a friendliness rating.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
So this will take you directly to Balmora. There's only one other real quest in Sedanin. Well, there are a few for later on, but the only like beginning quest is there's a guy who will offer you 100 gold. Will offer you a ring if you give him 100 gold. Rumors, advice, a little secret. Someone in particular. So I thought she was the one that would tell you about it, but I'm just going to travel, well, I say I'm going to travel about more. There's one other thing I want to do around here that I haven't done yet. Ouch. Which is a couple of mushrooms. So I'm looking for 4 specific mushrooms. Those were 2 of them. And I think the other 2 will be over here. Now the reason I'm doing this right now is because it's for a later quest. So Bungler's Bane, I'm missing 1 mushroom. And I believe it's still over here somewhere. Worn chest, 10 gold. Very nice. You are not there in the base game. Some of you may hear me say things like that and wonder how I know. I've played this game a bunch, like a bunch. Like I said, I've played it once a year for how many years at this point? 6, 7? So I know a lot about what should be in the game and what shouldn't be in the game. Bungler's Bane. So the last mushroom I'm looking for is like Bungler's Bane. It grows on the side of trees. And it's generally with a patch of Bungler's Bane. It's not always around, so it's kind of hard to find sometimes, but it's generally the hardest of the 3 anyway, so I know there's a couple of it out here. I thought there was some back there, but it may have gotten moved, or I may have just missed it. one of the most mind-boggling things I realized, well, learned about this game far later after playing it my first few times, was that um, outside of the main 2 DLC for the game, Bethesda actually did release a couple of other smaller plugins for the game, which generally aren't found on any of the releases. Like, they're exclusively downloadable content, right? And one of them is swamp sounds. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. Oh, we are dead. No. No, that's very bad. That's bad too. You gotta clear it at Master's again. Well, that's bad. Alright, so we took care of that one. And now hopefully we'll take care of this one. So they also have a chance to fail at casting. And I think this guy is failing. Ouch. Go kill it. Unfortunately, it was summoned with a Chitin Morax, which is just one of the worst weapons in the game. But I have enough stamina to fix that, so... The fact that we don't have a healing spell is hurting us a lot. And I am still saving my money under the assumption that I'm gonna have to... Ouch. We were doing so well until a couple of minutes ago. Maybe we give up on Headmasters for the moment. I say that, I immediately go back in. Alright, so he's got a short sword now. That's pretty good. We can help out. We're just not very good with a short sword, so with what do you call it? A dagger? Alright, it's ready. If the skeleton eats the spells, oh god, he got someone with a good weapon, a war axe. So, a lot of summons that wield weapons in game are just given a random weapon from the game. And some of the later summons that work with the same mechanic are given much better weapons. We'll take that. there we go. This ring is worth it, the rest isn't. We'll take the skooma, even though we really can't sell it at the moment. I'm gonna go down here because I forgot to get this stuff down here last time. So there's a saber and a corpse. The corpse has nothing on it, so it's not valuable to us. You notice while you're underwater you have a breathing, what do you call it? Breathing monitor? Not breathing monitor, breathing bar, I guess, would be the best way to put it. Come on. There we go. Kill the rat, buddy. I think you got a spiked club this time, which is... no, just a regular club. Very bad. So we're gonna have to end off our exploring here pretty soon, because, this time when I get outside of the cave, I'm gonna save, so we don't have to do more of this. Other mods I'll probably add in at some point is a Rise of House Telvanni, because I intend on joining House Telvanni, and Rise of House Telvanni is just a god tier mod. Like, it's a really, really good mod. And I'm keeping an eye on the clock because I know this is a game that I will just play for an hour, 2, 3, maybe even 4, and just not realize that I've been playing that long. So I just need to go find the other 2 mushrooms now. Well, we're gonna save because I need to do that. Let me do that real quick. There's Bungler's Bane. Always gonna need some Bungler's Bane. There we go. I feel like it was this tree here that had it at one point, but maybe it didn't. Bungler's Bane, Bungler's Bane. Bungler's Bane, Bungler's Bane, Bungler's Bane. Come on, kill it. Yay! Our boy's good at murder. Is this it? I think this is it. Yep, high fascia. Alright, so I'm gonna go back and use the Stilt Strider. If this cave stuff has taught me anything, it's that we are currently not strong enough to go claim our place in the world. And you might be noticing that the blue bar, second down from our health, isn't going up. That's because we have stunted magicka. Unless we go heal it ourselves, it's not gonna go back up, which is a bit of a shame. So we go through here. We are gonna talk to the Stilt Strider lady. She's gonna charge us 14 gold for Balmora. And as you can see, Balmora is just the foggiest of places. It always has been, to be honest, but... so we're gonna go over this way. One of the things we were told to do by the captain was go to the South Wall Corner Club and ask for Caius Cosades. And this here is the South Wall Corner Club. So this is the Thieves Guild. And the guy that owns the building, he isn't like the guild leader in the area, he's just this random Imperial guy. Brachious, South Wall. Caius Casades. Old Caius rents a little bed and breakfast just up the hill on the north edge of town. Go up the front door, not to the upper terrace. Then right up the stairs and to the left of the stairs, down the end of the street. So you notice that Morrowind gives you a bunch of wacky directions like this. It can be really fun, really immersive. It can also be very tedious at times. So sometimes the directions are good. Sometimes the directions are not good, but they're still usable. And then other times they're just wrong. Like, there are NPCs in this game who will give you a quest and tell you to go to the wrong place. And it's immersive, that's right, but it's also, So, we basically told this guy, we have a package for him. He's like, very interesting. It says the Emperor wants me to make you a novice in the blades. You'll be following my orders. Are you ready to follow my orders? And when we give him the orders, he says, welcome to my service. These are the blades trainers. And then we ask for orders, and he says, first thing, Pilgrim, you're new. And you look at, here's 200 drakes. Go get yourself a decent weapon or armor or spell. And second thing, you need a cover identity. Around here, a freelance adventurer is a common profession. Sign on with the Fighters Guild or the Mages Guild or the Imperial Cult or the Imperial Legion. Advance in the ranks, gain skills and experience, and go out on your own and look for freelance work or trouble. And when you're ready, come back and I'll have orders for you. So he basically told us we're too green to do anything yet. Go pretend to actually be somebody instead of just an Imperial spy. So the place we're going is the Mages Guild. So normally, on a playthrough, I walk to Balmora. And the reason for that is the second quest in the Mages Guild has you collecting flowers. The first is collecting mushrooms, which we've collected. So we can at least get our feet wet in the Mages Guild. So this is a enchanter. And this here is our guild leader, Ranith Aetherius. Yes, I'd like to join the Mages Guild. Yes, I don't care about the others. Duties. I don't have any duties for you, associate. Speak with me again when you have proven yourself. In the meantime, speak with Ajara. She may have some small task for you. So we're part of the Mages Guild, which means we have access to this chest now. What we really want out of this are these two potions. Don't know what that's about. We go over here and speak to Ajira. I wonder if she'll barter with me. She will, okay. So normally, when you have skooma and moonsugar in your inventory, NPCs won't barter with you. The reason for that is because these things are illegal. And you might try to sell them something illegal. Morrowind has a bit of stereotypes for certain races. And in general, if you run into a Khajiit merchant, they will buy moon sugar and skooma off of you. So we're going to sell this so we don't have to worry about it. And I'm going to ask for 54 gold. 52, I guess. Duties. Mages Guild. Yes, Ajira has duties for you. Before Ajira can become a journeyman in the Mages Guild, she must study local mushrooms. To finish Ajira's report, she needs Luminous Rosada, Violet Corporeus, Bungler's Bane, and Haifa Fascia. Ajira knows you can find all of these on the Middle-ish coast. The easiest way to go is south along the river of Odai until you see the big wooden bridge. Get out and cross the river there, over the hills to the west. We actually have the mushrooms, so do you have samples of the mushrooms? Yes, here they are. So, we give her 4 mushrooms, and she gives us 4 cheap restore health. And then we can ask her duties again, and she's like, Ajira has made a bet with Gilbar that Ajira would be, this one's next. Fake Soul Gem. So, Ajira's rival is that enchanter up there that we saw. So, when Ajira does this quest, the enchanter comes downstairs. You saw her walk past us. Our job is to break into her desk And place this. And while we're here, we're also going to take these. So this is technically I don't know how I wound up downstairs. But I should have all the soul gems. So we took all that because it's very valuable and that we can use it. But one thing we have to remember while we have this stuff in our inventory, it belongs to her. So if we talk to her and try to barter with her while we have her soul gems in our inventory, she will report us for thievery. So we can't do that. So I'm going to take a rest here in the Mage's Guild bed, and we're going to end it off here for today. I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.